my name is Nur Shafika, and I will be explaining Part A, MFRS 8 Operating Segment, Question 1. MFRS 8 helps users understand a company's activities and environment. Segments are based what the chief operating decision maker reviews. Information must match internal reports used by management, and companies must reconcile segment data with overall financial statements along with disclosures on products, geography, and major customers. If internal structure change, comparative segment information must be restated unless it is unavailable or too costly to produce.
Hi, my name is Aina Ashikin binti Asmi, and I will continue to explain Part A. According to MFRS 8, identifying operating segment requires determining the chief operating decision maker, or CODM. The term CODM does not refer to a specific individual or job title. Instead, it describes a function within the organization which the CODM responsible for allocating resources to operating segments and assessing their overall performance. In Fraser and Neave polling Berhad, one of the CODM is Yang Amat Mulia Tengku Said Badaruddin Jamaludin, who is the company's director. He is responsible to ensure the board overall effectiveness and conduct, focusing on strategy, governance, and compliance. The second one is Lim Yu Ho, who is the Chief Executive Director. He is responsible for the day-to-day management of the group, ensuring operational efficiency and overseeing the implementation of board policies, strategies, and decisions. For this company, there is two types of segmental report. The first one is geographical segment. Geographical segment refers to the way a company divides its operation based on different regions or countries. This segmentation is especially relevant for multinational corporations that operate in various markets with different economic, cultural, and regulatory environments. The example of geographical segment for this company is Southeast Asia, Middle East and Africa, with China and others. The second one is business segment. Business segment involves presenting a company's financial result based on its major division or lines of business. This helps users of financial statement see how different parts of the company contribute to overall performance. The example of business segment for this company is F&B Malaysia, F&B Thailand, properties, and others. The second one is business segment. Business segment involves presenting a company's financial result based on its major division. A segment is reportable if it meets any of the following 10% threshold compared to the total of all segments. The first one, revenue, or the second one, profit or loss, or the third one, asset. To apply the 10% quantitative threshold for segment reporting, we first need to calculate the total revenue for each segment. This involves recognizing both external revenue and inter-segment revenue as reported in the company's financial statement. Next, we eliminate inter-segment revenue to avoid double counting, leaving only the next external revenue for each segment. After we calculate the total revenue, we can determine whether the segment is reportable or non-reportable. The formula we use is total revenue of each segment divided with the total revenue for all segments times with 100%. If the result is 10% or more, we can consider it as reportable segment, and if the result is less than 10%, it is non-reportable segment.
Next, we have the 75% rule. The formula shown here is total external revenue of reportable segments divided total external revenue of all segments multiplied 100. This rule ensures that the total revenue from reportable segments represent at least 75% of the company's total external revenue. From FNN 2024 annual reports, F&B Malaysia contributes 54.97%, F&B Thailand contribute 43.01%, and property others contribute less than 10% each, and are therefore non-reportable segment. When we combine the two reportable segments, Malaysia and Thailand, the total external revenue represents over 75% of FNN total revenue. Since the total exceeds the 75% threshold, no additional segment need to be identified as reportable. Two key benefits of segmental reporting are: the first one shows the real drivers behind group performance. For FNHP, this revealed that FNHP Thailand segment contributed 2.29 billion in revenue and 449.9 million in profit, while FNB Malaysia earned 2.95 billion in revenue and 305.4 million profit. So, even though Malaysia has slightly higher sales, Thailand delivered a stronger profit margin, showing that profitability, not just size, drive the group's success. This helps investors understand which segment is truly creating value. The second one is highlights risk concentration and market exposure. In the case of FNL Holdings Berhad, the 2024 segment report shows that 44% of revenue comes from the FNB Thailand segment and 56% from FNB Malaysia. This breakdown demonstrates a well-balanced performance between domestic and regional markets. Instead of revealing a high risk concentration, the segment information highlights strong diversification, where Malaysia provides a stable base and Thailand contributes high profitability, resulting in a steady and resilient overall performance.
Part B is FAR570, which is interim financial reporting. FAR570 is about preparing financial statements for a period shorter than a full year. It provides reliable and timely information so investors can see a company's performance between annual reports. Reports are usually prepared quarterly or half-yearly and must be submitted within 60 days after the period ends. The same accounting policies are used as the annual report to maintain consistency and comparability.
During the financial year of 2025, Fraser and Neave Berhad adopted FAR171, which is agriculture in line with the commencement of its integrated dairy operation at FNN aggravated. This standard requires biological assets such as dairy cow, heifer, and calf to be measured at fair value less cost to sell. As a result, the group recognized biological assets amounting to RM 43.9 million on its statement of financial position for the first time. This adoption of MFRS 141 includes total non-current asset and enhanced transparency in reporting the value of agriculture activities. However, fair value adjustment and a small write-off of biological asset amounting of RM 0.4 million were recorded in the income statement, slightly impacting profit for the period. The next one is property, plant and equipment, where Fraser and Neave Holding Berhad recorded a significant increase in property, plant and equipment, which is PPE, due to the ongoing construction of the integrated dairy farm and related processing facilities in Pimas. PPE rose to RM 2.09 billion from RM 1.73 billion in the previous year, reflecting heavy capital investment in the dairy project. Correspondingly, capital expenditure of RM 452.8 million was reported during the 9-month period. Although this investment will enhance future production capacity, they also contributed to lower operating profit as the group incurred startup losses from the dairy farm and higher depreciation expenses during the quarter. So here is the interim financial report for Fraser and Neave Holding Berhad. From the income statement, we can see that ongoing construction and startup costs increased capital expenditure and affected the company's financial position and interim profit. From the statement of financial position, Fraser and Neave Holding Berhad has recognized the cost as biological asset, where it is measured at fair value less cost to sell, impacting asset and valuation.
For question 3, the company prepares its interim financial statements in accordance with MFAR174, which requires both current and comparative data to be presented. As shown in the table, Fraser and Neave Berhad reports for the 3 months and 9 months ended 30th June 2025 and compares it with the same period in 2024. This presentation follows Bursa Malaysia's listing requirements and ensures the information is timely, consistent, and transparent for users.